Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video or stream, whatever you want to call it. Today I will be almost reacting to Logan Paul's Suicide Be Here Tomorrow video. Sorry, I just need to hear the audio, make sure it's alright for you guys. Today I will be almost reacting to Logan Paul. Yeah, so it's fine. Sorry guys, but yeah, I just want to react to it, reflect on it a little bit. I personally don't agree with what he did at the suicide forest, but is a month really enough to forgive him? I believe that he made this video on two notes. It could be two reasons really. One reason could be that he actually realized that he fucked up and he needed to apologize. He needed to go and reflect. And the other reason could be to ditch the complete social media attention, all of the hate. And I'm honestly, I believe in two ways he's doing a good thing, but he's also doing a bad thing. I believe he's doing it to save his reputation, because 27 million views, 2 million, like, he's still got a lot of whiplash. But I also believe that he's doing the right thing by reporting on this, because suicide is an epidemic right now in the world. Fog, you back? Okay, well, I'm in the clan Discord, so there might be a guy joining swearing, so just ignore
40 minutes.
Unless he wants to talk on it.
Crying like a baby.
But yeah.
Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge, leaning over the rail with tears flowing down to the waters. And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares.
Yeah.
And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did. And the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail and my legs flew over it, it was an instant regret. The depression was like...
I completely agree with the suicide victim. It is very sad that he went through it, but I find it very sad. I feel so bad for that guy, and I wish I could almost go over and hug him, because it's so sad to lose someone and also to be a victim to it. And victim, I mean him trying to kill himself. So I feel a lot of remorse for the guy, and I honestly feel so sorry for him. But this is what really kills me at the moment, is seeing Logan Paul. Okay, I get that he's trying to change, and he made all the sorry videos, but the first thing he said, it made him, he basically acted like he didn't care. He was like, it's so self-opinionated. I find it so distasteful and so disrespectful that this guy can sit here and, you know, do this sort of video to a, like, what if that guy saw that video? That's actually really disgusting.
Wiped from my mind.
I hope that he
and
changes
all I wanted to do
in
was
this
live,
video.
And I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexity surrounding suicide.
No.
And I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down.
At least he admits it in the video that he's fucked up along the lines, but it's still not great, really. I reckon this kid did it a little bit for the self-remorse, but he also could be spreading a little bit more opinion on anti-suicide. But yeah. Foggy, you there?
Oh, hey man, what's going on, dude?
Not much, dude. I'm just reacting right now to the Suicide Be Here Tomorrow from Logan Paul. So if you want to get on and join and just like discuss.
Yeah, why not, eh?
Okay, so I'm at a 1:04 right now. I'm just gonna keep playing, and I'll stop it and I'll talk, and I'll tell you when, like, what we're at.
But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against the social media star.
Very popular guy called
Where
Logan.
is man, this guy's cancer just written all over him.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I'm just saying.
And his family.
It's time to learn from the...
See, with that, it just shows that he is just doing a lot of this for self-remorse, self-sympathy. You can't say to him, or you can't say that he's an asshole for making this video, because he is talking about the suicide, and he's an asshole, and I completely disagree what he did in Japan. But the one thing I did appreciate in the video was he's talking to one of the suicide victims, and he actually said what it was like when he jumped off the Golden Bridge. That when he jumped, he didn't want to be depressed. He wanted to live. He wanted to have a family. He wanted to do all that, and he was one of the lucky guys that managed to survive. And that's the one thing I enjoy in this video to see, because that's nearly at the very start of the video. No, it is at the start of the video, and
yeah, it is.
It's like the first 15 seconds or something like that. You got to keep someone first 15 seconds. That's when they're interested. And it shows all of that. Okay, so I'm at a minute 26, man.
Oh shit! All right then.
So yeah,
I'm watching,
for
bro.
doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching again.
Better and grow as a human being.
Just
I'm here
tell me
to
when to
have a hard
stop if you want to
conversation
like stop and
so that those who are
discuss one
suffering can have
point.
easier ones. So I've never
Yeah, man.
been so humbled in my life by a single event.
Were you kind of shocked by it?
I was shocked to discover just how big this is.
You've never known anybody that killed themselves?
No one.
Yeah, can you stop at this bit when you said no one? What do you reckon? Because I honestly reckon he did know people that killed themselves. To be honest.
Yeah, but okay, look. To be honest, like, yeah, he probably does know a few people, but at that point in time when he was talking to that person, he probably didn't really think it through properly. He said, no one.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows someone that's committed suicide. I'm like, yeah, it's hard. Guys, look, we all understand what you're going through. It's hard to lose a friend or even a family member.
Yeah.
It's harsh, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It's one of the worst feelings.
I mean, if you watch a little bit more, it says that he's from the state that the leading cause of death is suicide. So
yeah,
he must have known someone, and it's just, it's so arrogant to have remorse for someone that you know and love, but then go to a forest and absolutely pretty much shit talk and disgrace tasteful like their grave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what he did. Yeah, okay, I understand.
It's like, it's almost like you crying over your family's grave, but then going on to another country and pissing on someone else's grave. You know what I mean? It's almost like that. It's really distasteful.
It's very, very disrespectful.
Yeah, definitely.
On what he did. Like, okay, when he first noticed the hanging body, in Suicide Forest, he broke down. But the thing is that he shouldn't have continued to film at all. And then afterwards, he starts making jokes about it, man. Like, seriously? Like,
yeah, I know.
Why?
It was fucked. I mean, that's not forgivable, really. That's really disgusting.
No, absolutely not.
I've done shitty things in my lifetime, and I'm sure Fog has done shitty things in his lifetime as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I even know my limits not to fucking do that sort of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That is karma written all over it.
Yeah, exactly. Because like maybe one day it's going to come back and bite him real bad. And fucking, what do you know? It did. Everyone started giving him shit for it, and he said, and he made an apology video, man. Apology video, yeah.
But the problem is with people like
making
that.
An apology video.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, definitely.
He made the effort, but that.
But even the first apology was so self-remorse. Was like, I get views. If I didn't want to do it, I didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? That was just fucking disgraceful. Then he made this other sorry video because he saw how much shit he was getting. So, in theory, this is just fucking disgusting. But You can't bag on him, and I can see where he set it up perfectly. If you talk shit about this video, you're gonna be the asshole. If you don't talk shit about the video, you're fine. You know what I mean? Like, he set it up like that. You could talk shit. You could talk shit about the video of that suicide. You could talk shit about his sorry. You could talk shit about the letter. You can talk shit about all of the things he got. But the moment you talk shit about this, it's really gonna fucking bite you in the ass. It's the problem with society. I'm not saying Illuminati fucking runs it or anything, but but the problem with society at the moment is there's these people like Logan Paul or Jake Paul, just using them as examples, don't hate. I don't have much beef with Logan Paul besides the suicide thing. Otherwise, I think he's completely fine. But if you've got a backing like him, 16 million, 15 million, you know what I mean? You're pretty much untouchable. Well, you always will have problems. But you saw how quickly he bounced back. He was on the news in Australia. He was on the news in New Zealand, Canada, even America. That's what, around, I'd like to say at least 600 million people. At least. And he's still kicking. It's really distasteful to see that. I don't think that I don't think that he doesn't deserve a second chance, but I also don't think he deserves a second chance.
Exactly.
It's filthy to imagine that people were saying this sort of shit. Little kids were saying, that dead guy was lucky. I would do anything, even that, to be in Logan Paul's videos. That is disgusting to say. That is absolutely disgusting, and that's not actually okay. It's just completely filthy. Do you want to keep moving on in the video?
Yeah, sure thing, man.
You know, while I'm not able to solve the problem by myself, I want to be a part of the solution. And that solution begins.
I mean, it's fair that he wants to be part of the solution, but he did cause a lot of his problems.
His viewers or his lawyer gang to give him so much disrespect and hate.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening, and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling in despair, because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you.
That's a good point, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you just gotta remember who he's talking to. You know, he's talking to Logan Paul, the guy that also joked about it 2 weeks before this.
Were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help. Step
man,
one is
like, sorry, I've paused the video here personally because what that guy said. So he said you could be hanging off a cliff.
Yeah.
But you could be hanging there for a lot longer when you got someone there talking you through your pain and trying to, like, it will literally, you would do anything, right? So imagine this: your best friend is going through severe depression and he's on the verge of suicide. You will literally do anything, like literally anything, to get his mind off. Just even talking to him throughout, like, countless hours of the day, right? And not only that, but you'll be losing a lot of sleep knowing that you'll be helping out your best friend to keep living.
Yeah,
bro, it's gonna be hard, bro. Like, honestly, imagine if you didn't say anything, and then the next day you realize you just lost your best mate.
Yeah.
When you had that chance, put your foot into the fucking door, talk to him.
Yeah, definitely, man.
It's just that one step. Just talking to him makes it a lot better.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, this is actually a true story that happened to me. Not suicide. Well, it's pretty close to it. But he, my best mate, he broke up with his girlfriend because he found out that she was cheating on him. And I didn't know really of the time. Like, I didn't know anything. I haven't talked to the guy for like over 6 months. I know I'm a great friend, but it was quite hard messaging him. But I end up waking up because I felt something was wrong, and I believe in God, so it could have been a God thing. But I woke up to my phone, like, not ringing, but it was all those notifications on Facebook, ding, 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 ding. And they weren't like 20 minutes ago. They were all right there and then. And I was talking to him like, yo, what up, dude? And he was literally sitting next to a knife. He was thinking about killing himself just over this girl. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, I was sitting there in shock because this guy lives 3 hours away from me. No, he lives 3 hours away from me right now. But then it was 8 hours. 8 hours away, and I couldn't drive up there. I tried contacting the parents, but they wouldn't answer the phone. And it was just a fucking nightmare for me. I thought it was just a dream, so I kept on pinching myself, hoping that I'd wake up. But it didn't. And we got to a call, and all I hear is him just crying. And I was just like, I was probably crying a bit more than him, because knowing that your friend on the other line could be potentially not there in the morning just really fucking got to me. And we both agreed that we would hang out the next day. Even though I live 8 hours away, I had my driver's license, so I was going to drive up no matter what. And I was like, okay, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been talking to this guy for about 6 hours. Hopefully he's a little bit stable. He was still pretty sad, and I actually had to go. I had school in the morning. I was going to drive up straight after school. I go to sleep. I get woken up about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock to my mom, and she basically said that he was in a car accident the same night. He ended up getting drunk and going for a drive, and that fucking... It was fucked. I was shocked, to say the least, and it was just, it killed me to know that a girl almost drove him to suicide, and then to that. And I was like, nah, fuck this. My mom's like, okay, you can go see him after school. I start driving to school, and I was like, no, I'm not going to school. So I drive 8 hours to go see my best friend in hospital. And I remember getting there, and everyone's so quiet. Everyone's just, it's morbid. It's a hospital. Everyone's meant to be peaceful and respectful. And I got there, and he's the joking type, and he joked about the accident, and I couldn't laugh at it. I just started crying. And then he
yeah.
He kind of looked at me, smiled, and I was like, we would joke because he's basically my brother. I've known him for 15 years of my life, and I thought he was looking death in the eye pretty much because he was pretty fucked up. And he just said to me, it could be worse, and that kind of always stick to me. So I started talking to him for the rest of the day, and it was like he discussed suicide. And believe it or not, there was another guy actually the bed beside him. He was we have a place called Cape Reinga, and that's basically if you're a Maori in New Zealand, you believe once you die you go up there and then you go to heaven. He tried to kill himself at Cape Reinga, and I was so astonished because he said to us, because he was quite friendly with my best friend. I didn't really know him. He was saying that after he gets out of hospital, he will go and do it again, pretty much, and it was really quite scary. But after my friend reflected on everything, told me about the driving, the accident, the knife, and all of that. The guy next to him just stopped and reflected and said, I don't want to do it anymore. And it made me cry inside.
Yeah.
It was...
It hits you. It really does.
I mean, I've never gone so far to try and kill myself, but I've had many depression, suicidal thoughts. But yeah. I was I was driving up, right, at 8-hour drive, and like halfway through I'm just like, well, fuck, what if I get a phone call right now, like hearing that he's gone or something. It kept on fucking with me that whole trip, dude. Pretty sure I got like 8 speeding tickets. I was going about 130, 170. I was going so fucking fast, dude, but
yeah.
It was insane. But yeah
man. No, it's a hard feeling, man. I feel for you, bro, and
yeah,
it's harsh knowing that your best friend was on the verge of suicide, and it's hard on its own, knowing that your best mate's thinking about suicide, yet alone them actually thinking about doing it right there and then. You know, it's hard.
What's up?
You know, and not only that, but
yeah,
for me, guys, I'm actually recording this at the same time now, so it's kind of a good thing, so I can get up a video as well. That's completely off topic, but you guys don't know my backstory and everything. I'm just gonna sum it all up. So I was raped twice, verge of suicide multiple times, drunk in bleach, and I'm alive. And dude, I think about what I did to try and end my life so I can stop being in so much misery and pain. Don't get me wrong, I still get it today. But right now, I'm reflecting on my life, knowing that if it was successful, how would my friends and family feel?
Yeah,
it's hard, man. It's one of the worst things. And now I see this title, Suicide, Be Here Tomorrow. So,
yeah, it really, yeah,
it's a deep emotional feeling for anybody that's actually going through, like, that's actually having depression or even having suicidal thoughts while they're watching this video. Please use their 24-hour hotline. I'll leave their numbers on the video right here, right now.
Yeah,
if you guys are feeling anything at all, and you're not. And if you're afraid to talk to your parents or even your friends, this line is always going to be here for you guys. Honestly, they're always going to be there.
Honestly, Fog, you've got a lot of courage for saying that on stream. So I honestly thank you for sharing it to everyone that's watching. You are a brave man for going through that, and just know you're not alone. You've got all of us to talk to, and I mean, there's nothing stopping me staying up till 4 o'clock helping you for your needs. And
no, of course.
Yeah,
if you need help, remember Agent Mark Zero is here.
Yeah, but yeah, suicide and depression, it comes through a lot of things. It's what it can come through anything. Honestly, it can come from bullying, it can come from verbal, it can come from cyber, it can come from just depression, it can come from anxiety, it can come from anything. So this topic of the video should be a lot expanded out. It needs to be. We need to see what suicide really is and how bad it is, and like, it's such an epidemic in our world. We need to see and how to fix it. But we also need to fix bullying in our school, anxiety, depression, all of that, because it all leads up to the same thing. Yeah, it's a huge problem.
It's a huge problem. Just not it's not focused in one part of the world. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. You go to school, you're gonna get bullied. Yeah, that shit's gonna happen. But it just makes me sick why the bullies do the things that they do. I
definitely. I always got told that it's a reflection of themselves, you know. What happens at home, and child abuse isn't a fucking great thing either. I went through it when I was a kid, and that's why I'm deaf in my right ear, and that's probably why I'll never become a professional card player or anything like that, because I will not hear shit out of my right ear. I mean, it's getting a lot better, but I remember back in the day, the doctors always said, you'll never gain any hearing, but now if I like put some fucking Miley Cyrus in my right ear, crank it up full tit, I can hear it. It's so good. I was so happy when I heard it. I was like, holy shit, Mom, I can hear it on my right ear. And she was like, I'm 5 meters away from you and I can hear it too. And it was just, it was, it was fucked. But, yeah, nah, it's just, it's a wider term, honestly. And I reckon the title is quite disgraceful as well, to be honest. Be here tomorrow, die. That could be taken in so many ways.
It could be taken in suicide. I could have done it yesterday, but I'm here tomorrow. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Or it could be suicide is going to be here tomorrow. It has two meanings.
Yeah.
You talk about this kind of topic. You didn't invite me. Oh, I'm sad.
Well, you weren't on, so
I was on the whole time. I've been on since 5 in the morning.
Well, we're in Hangout for anyone to join, so I guess you could join. So,
sorry.
we're at 3.4 minutes of Logan Paul's video. If you want to join in, so we'll keep playing.
Is that first?
Yeah. Suicide. Be here tomorrow.
No, that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives.
I mean, I know quite a bit about that. I'm Asian. Remember that.
Listen, be present. Don't make any judgments.
Bro,
and then step 3, it'd be
you're Asian. You have to respect
already
the dead.
asked, because
The dead
dependability
people. Respect them.
Step
Don't
4
just go
is
there,
then help them connect.
I'll go to forest,
with a friend,
see dead body, and just go, look, we found a dead body. Do you want to see dead body?
Reach out to someone so they don't have to
do stuff like that.
Lastly,
no,
step 5
that
is just check
definitely
in.
not.
Stuff like that. You don't even get a chance to do
Hey,
seppuku.
okay?
You literally, like, if you do something like that,
one
you
of the
get caught.
things that is so
Usually, you
important
probably get
about
executed
reducing
instantly.
stigma is
Yeah.
getting
Back
stories
in the days,
out there
he's
about
lucky
people
it's
positively
21st
coping
century.
with suicide.
Oh, he's so lucky.
I could talk to with the lived
Back in the days,
experience.
you do something
Absolutely.
like that.
We have
you're-
quite a number of people.
Yeah, you
that
have
we
to.
could
You have to.
refer to.
You get hanged like a regular.
And that's how
criminal.
we got introduced to
You don't
Kevin
even get a
Hines.
chance to do seppuku,
17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden
which
Gate
is
Bridge and
technically
survived.
seppuku is a suicide, by the way, just in case you don't get.
These are
suicide
individuals
by
whose
honor.
stories, when people hear
It doesn't
them,
exist anymore
they
these
say,
days,
you know, maybe I can get through.
You know, that is disrespectful.
As
to the
opposed to
dead,
hearing
you know, the Asian
stories when
thing
people
about
have
dead
it.
people.
And those are, unfortunately, those are stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about it. As I was saying before, Logan,
Like,
for every one
seriously.
person that dies by suicide, there's 287 other people that think seriously
But
about
like,
it. But
why
don't.
would he go
Those
to the
are
suicide
stories,
forest?
again,
Like,
that have
if
not
you
been
go
told.
there,
If
you
we told those
seriously either-
stories
there's
of people who got through it, as opposed to
three
one who
reasons why you
didn't,
go to suicide
imagine
forest.
what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
Number one,
When I
you want
found
to
out
die.
that
Number
1
two,
in 6 high school kids
you want to see a dead
seriously
body.
think about
Number
suicide,
three,
that's stunning.
number three,
This is
you
such a
want to, like,
common problem.
you know,
Logan,
go
all
to
I
tour
want
there to learn what, you know,
is for one
what that
person
is. So, you know, you
to
don't
look
do
me
it.
in my eyes. Say, hey, kid, are you okay?
So like,
I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful
what he does
today
there is,
for
well,
every
either like,
I
you
just
can say
paused
it's
it.
it's not only unforgivable, it's dishonorable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, look, guys.
4:57.
So okay, currently for me right now, it's starting to hit me pretty hard, guys. Look, why? For me personally, I'm gonna have to stop the video there. For me, but for Zimpsy here, aka Pure, aka many names.
Yeah, many.
The man of many names.
Oh yes.
This guy's going to continue so you can get the full in-depth video for it. But guys, look, for me, I can't take it. It's starting to hit me pretty hard, knowing that I've lost a few friends in the past, even coming up now. I got one that's on the verge of suicide at the moment, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie,
No.
but it's a difficult process, man. But
So will you stay around to the end of the stream so we can talk about the thing, or are you just gonna?
no, of course, man. No, I'm gonna stay to the very end.
So just keep.
But for on my side of the video, I'm gonna stop it right here. To be honest.
Yeah.
This
is also another thing I forgot to concern, that this video could be way too overwhelming. People might just say, shut the fuck up, Zimpsy. You don't know. People might not. But as you just saw, a quiet, solid man in his faith, or how Nexus dealt with so much stuff in his life that he could even get torn down by the video. So this video can go two ways, honestly. It could break someone down really much,
or it can lift them up, knowing that that they have a chance of living
yeah
further on.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like the music, like the breakup music. Like you either get lifted and pumped, like yeah, I'm gonna like find someone else to date or some shit, or you get really fucking sad and break a chair like what I did. But just ignoring that, my chair turned into a fucking footstool, by the way, guys, because of that. So yeah, I just hit it,
guys, look,
and I just stomped on it, and it was really funny. No jokes. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all good, man. All right, guys, look, you know what to do. Leave a like on this video. If you guys are feeling any pain, if you guys are feeling depressed in any way, please call these numbers. I'm going to leave them into the description below for you guys to check out. That is only if you're afraid to talk to your parents, friends, and family.
Definitely talk to your family and friends. Definitely.
Feel free to call call zero Zimpy and.
Yeah, hit up FZN clan because we'll all like love to talk to you guys and
because
help
like,
you guys out.
Always gonna be private. Whatever you do,
see,
it's private.
To me, guys, I honestly see my viewer base as family. I like to see you guys as family. I don't want to see you guys as fucking ad revenue or fucking money, just viewers. It's me personally. It's kind of disgraceful. It's horrible.
Yeah,
but you know. I'm not going to change that in any way. Your family to me, guys. Look, if you guys are going through anything, you can hit me up, or you can hit these guys up too. I'll leave their channel links in the description below. And yeah, you guys know what to do. Stay sexy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Okay, since he did his outro in front of mine, I'll continue playing. I enjoy that he got a guy that actually dealt with actually jumping off the bridge in the video. That's one of the things I like about it.
If you were next to you instead of the guy who pointed and laughed.
Since this is a gaming channel, like
I would just put my hand on the shit.
You don't usually talk about topics like this, but this kid here.
I would just put my hand on my shoulder.
Yeah, let's just say what he
did. I upload anything.
Say, I'm here for you. I got you.
That is what I'm saying. That is hard. He just said, if you were looking back at your 17-year-old self that was on that bridge, instead of someone laughing at you, you were next to him, what would you do? That is insane, man. Honestly, it is insane.
It's crazy, man.
This kind of topic goes up everywhere, and it's just red flares. You can't. You just need to look what's happening now and look in the future. Cause anytime I've been depressed or challenged in my life, I've always seen a clear sky ahead of it. And I've always said it to my friends that have dealt with it, and I've always said it to Fog or anyone else has dealt with it. There's always there's always a clear sky at the end of it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's like right now we're in the middle of a fucking cyclone in New Zealand, but I know in a few days it will be sunny.
Exactly.
Wait, sunny, you wish the storm's still there.
But yeah.
But honestly, Pure, look. So right now, people who are going through depression is like a storm cloud hanging over you constantly for a while. But if you think about it, that storm cloud will eventually pass.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It will move on. It will move on. Yeah, it will come and go, but it's always going to go.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, man, it's going to be bright and sunny, and then you think about everything else, man. It's insane.
Yeah, it's definitely like that.
We need to be a society
Nothing's never forever.
Together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest about their pain, we are going to collectively answer the call and be there for that individual. Because if you don't see beauty in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too,
Yeah.
man.
Hello.
That is.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation, so I'm pledging to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations with the first $250,000.
Am I lagging?
Fog. No, you're not. Fog.
Yeah, man.
Logan Paul just said he would be donating $1 million to any suicide prevention lines.
Going immediately to the National
$250 going to National Suicide Prevention Line.
Capacity to help those in need.
To increase the
anyone
capacity
watching,
to help need.
I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone
so he just mentioned the cloud thing.
Call or even text a suicide or crisis hotline. Yeah. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide.
Okay.
I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
You were not alone. Call 1-800-273-8255.
Well, kill me.
Why?
That is.
That's
NCS just to play some music. That was
You know, I'm gonna do us a favor. I'm gonna try to why don't we call that number right now?
No, don't leave those lines open for people that need it. That.
It's how you like. I mean, it's how you like it. Those lines doesn't even work half the time.
Yo, Pure, bro, did you want to play some CSGO while you're at it?
Yeah, I'll play.
Yeah, dude.
I'll play.
I'm just.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Ending pretty much. What is that video alone good enough to forgive that guy for what he did? That's the whole question of this video. I don't think I have answered my personal opinion if I forgived him or not. I don't know if Fox forgived him or not, but it was very respectful that he made that video. I honestly think the title was a little bit clickbait, which is disgusting. You shouldn't You shouldn't have to clickbait videos like that. That is outrageous and filthy, pretty much. That is honestly disgusting. But he could have named it "Suicide, You're Not Alone," or "If you need help, I'm here." Like, you know, he could have done any of that. Or just a simple suicide dot or whatever.
Quick question, is that video monetized, by the way?
I don't know. Probably. No, it wasn't. No, it was. I don't think. I think I've got ads blocked. Yeah, I think I've got ads blocked. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Leave a comment below. Tell me your opinions on it. I'm not gonna say like this video because I don't think this is a video that should be abused like that. But
or should be forced to be liked.
Yeah, or forced to be liked. If you liked us talking about it, then go ahead. It helps us support the channel, but I'm not forcing it on anyone. But I don't know, honestly, guys. It's up to you guys. I can't force anyone to do anything. But if I'm leaving this video right here, right now, I just want everyone to know that you're not alone. You've got help. Everyone's here to talk to you, even FZNPure. If you got a problem, I wouldn't recommend it saying it in comments below, but I would recommend you saying something. Get into our fan Discord. Just at one of us, at any of the fan members, and I would love to talk to you guys. Work out the problems. See if I can help in any way. Cause I've always gone through this philosophy that one man can change the world. And I believe that it's in a song that you've got a heart as loud as lion. Oh no, you've got a voice as loud as lions. So why would you let it be tamed? It's like that. We don't want to see a good life go. Cause I challenge people. If you're near cemetery, or like if you never lived near one, I challenge you to go there, look at the gravestones, just look at them, read the people, read when they died, read the quotes. All of them had lives, all of them had chances. Some might have died by suicide, some might have died by old age, some might have died by mistakes. Everyone's got a purpose in this life, and that's, I don't want to sound godly here or like religious, but that's where this whole thing about God made you because you're perfect or special, that's where I start to fall in love with that sort of stuff. Because it is true. If you don't believe that we're not from a higher being, something made you, and you are special to someone in the world. If it's your mom, if it's your dad, if it's your lover, if it's your friends, someone needs you in your life, in their life, and it's just, So guys, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys did enjoy this talk. I hope that we could have gotten somewhere or gotten people some help in this video, but I'm gonna go to bed. I'm actually tired. It's 12 o'clock and I've got 4 days left of school, and then I'm actually leaving school to do a level 5 music, which is a certificate, and then I'm going into diploma and Bachelor of Creative Studies. So I will be going up there in the music, but yeah, that's a side note. So you can call me a dropout on the channel. Please don't. I'm probably